It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Thursday, the 15th of December. Get ready for a wild ride on the Alabama weather roller coaster. Very cold tonight, warm Saturday. A chance of strong to severe storms late Saturday night, back in the deep freeze Sunday, and maybe a wintry mix near the Tennessee border before the weekend is over. It's fun and games, so let's go in there and take a look at things. Very active pattern. The trough that brought the cold air today over the northeastern states, a very active Pacific jet pulling moisture into the central U.S. and the western states. And yep, it's cold. Only 34 at Cullman and Decatur at midday, and that's with bright sunshine. 36 in Fort Payne, Birmingham at 41. We go way below freezing tonight, lows down in the low and mid-20s in most spots. To the north, Nashville below freezing, they're at 28. St. Louis at 21. And again, up on the Canadian border, they are still below zero. And it's going to get brutal up there by Sunday morning. Temperatures as cold as they've been in 25 years. Winter storm warnings in effect from Montana and Wyoming over into Minnesota, Wisconsin, parts of upper Michigan, where snow is likely. High wind warnings in effect for parts of New Mexico and the Texas Panhandle. And if that's all not enough, we have a chance of severe storms down here in the Deep South over the weekend. This is the Day 3 convective outlook. This is for the period from 6 a.m. Saturday until 6 a.m. Central Time Sunday. You can see we've got the slight risk, the standard risk, over far west Alabama, Lamar, Pickens, Greene, Sumter, Choctaw counties. A marginal risk as far east as I-65. We don't expect any severe weather for the eastern side of the state, and it's going to be a late night, early morning type thing, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning, as you'll see. But hey, we'll take this. Look at the rain. Rain amounts 2 inches or more for most of the state through Thursday evening of next week. Very beneficial, and man, do we need it. Here's the latest drought monitor released this morning, and you can see we've still got about 20% of the state in a D4 exceptional drought, including the Birmingham Metro, Anniston, and Gadsden, those darker shades of red, and the other red shades, that's a severe drought. So bring on the rain. And snow fans, if you're looking for snow for the next 72 hours, this is where that will most likely happen, in that zone up north where the winter storm warnings are currently in effect. Nothing down here. This is valid through Sunday morning. So let's walk you through all this. This is the GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at noon. New trough coming into the northwestern states. That'll bring the snow up there. Surface lows forming over Colorado and Wyoming. Big snows north of those lows. But down here, we'll be dry. And again, we start the day way below freezing, low to mid-20s. Then during the day, we'll call it partly sunny. We start to warm up. As a southerly flow kicks in, the high should be in the middle 50s. Saturday becoming very mild. Low 70s are likely. Cloudy, breezy, developing showers are likely during the day. Surface low is southeast of Chicago, and again, snow likely north and west of that surface low from Kansas up to the Great Lakes. But again, for Saturday, a warm, showery day here. This is Saturday night at midnight. You can see the Arctic front getting closer, and more than likely a band of storms develops on that front. And that's going to come in here after midnight Saturday night. And then Sunday, the rain will be ending from northwest to southeast, and temperatures just go the wrong way. And let's first off take a look at the severe weather situation. These are projected dew points coming off the NAM Sunday morning, 3 a.m. This is the middle of the night. And you can see dew points are surging up into the 60s as far north as Cullman and Fort Payne. The Arctic front, Huntsville down to Vernon at 3 a.m. And obviously north and west of that, they're in cold, stable air. The instability values are looking like this at 3 a.m., and you can see those surface-based capes do run up into northeast Alabama. And as we often say here in December, it doesn't take a lot of instability. The Cape values don't have to be that high for severe weather. And that would be supportive of a few strong to severe storms. And this is the SRH, the storm relative helicity. And those numbers are pretty high. Now, the main forcing is going to be on the front itself. So I think we're going to have a linear type situation. And again, that's going to be a deal where we could see along the line a few storms with hail, strong straight line winds, and maybe a tornado or two embedded within the line. And again, remember, this will be in the middle of the night. I'd say the better chance of severe storms from about 11 o'clock Saturday night until 6 o'clock Sunday morning. One of those burn the midnight oil type events. So you'll obviously want to have a weather radio in case we need watches and warnings. The better severe weather possibilities west of I-65. So that's issue number one. By the way, this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. And the numbers are all under 2 units, but you're going to see that. That's fairly common in December, January, these cold air outbreaks like this. You're not going to see really big STP numbers, but an isolated tornado not out of the question during the pre-dawn hours Sunday morning. So that's issue number one. Issue number two, could there be a wintry mix as the precipitation winds down up in North Alabama Sunday? This is noon off the NAM. And again, you can see evidence of maybe a little wintry mix. And understand, we think the cold air will be shallow enough just for freezing rain or sleet if anything happens at all. A snowflake, I guess, not out of the question, but not likely. And the red line, it's kind of hard to see, represents the freezing line. It runs from about Guin to Double Springs to about Guntersville and Scottsboro. And there could be, but again, we're thinking there's just not going to be any impact. The infrastructure is going to be warm from the Saturday warmth. This will not last long. And again, there's a chance the rain just moves out as the colder air drops in. This is the GFS at noon Saturday, and it's actually showing a few snowflakes on the back edge of this, but again, just nothing significant. So again, could there be some sleet or some freezing rain as the rain ends over the northern quarter of the state Sunday? Yes, but for now, we don't expect any impact, but just something to watch. And what a thermal contrast. Wow, this is Sunday morning, and this is the other issue. It's the cold air. Sunday at 6 o'clock, the front roughly along Interstate 59. And again, these are temperatures, 45 at Birmingham, 36 at Huntsville. Shelby County Airport at 66. That's about a 20-degree swing from the Birmingham Airport to the Shelby County Airport. We can't guarantee the front's going to be in exactly that position, but no doubt the high Sunday will probably come for many of you at 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And for those that wake up early Sunday and it's warm, temperatures will drop like a rock. You'll be in the 30s by Sunday afternoon. So a wild weekend of crazy weather. Go to Monday of next week. We'll focus on Christmas here. Monday looks dry and cool. We'll start the day in the 20s. The high will be in the upper 40s. Tuesday, upper 20s during the morning. The high will be in the 50s. And this is Wednesday, and this is still looking dry with a high close to 60. So Monday through Wednesday of next week for now looking cool and dry. Here's a week from today. This is Thursday, the 22nd. And again, you can see a new trough back in the western states. Rain breaks out a little to the west, and then on Friday, December 23rd, that rain gets in here. We've seen different timing. We've seen some runs that bring the rain in on Thursday, but no doubt toward the end of next week, we go wet again. And let's just keep going. This is Saturday, December 24th, Christmas Eve. Surface low developing over Texas. Snow is likely, if this is right, for Kansas and parts of the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma. Rain just west of here. And Christmas Day, if this were to verify, would be cool and wet. But again, this could easily change. This is way beyond 7 days. We're just peaking. But again, we have seen zero evidence of any snow or ice mischief over the Christmas weekend here. Before I show you our numbers, I had to show you the numbers up north. This is Sunday morning at 6 o'clock off the NAM. These are temperatures, not wind chill indices, actual air temperatures, and that's just brutal. I'm seeing, looks like 1 minus 38. I'm trying to see the numbers there. But I don't know if you can tell the difference between minus 25 and minus 38, but obviously that's the coldest air in many, 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 many years. And even down in Chicago, they're going to see temperatures way below zero, just brutal. So we can be thankful our numbers look like this for the next 7 days. And understand when you see that high Sunday of 69, that will be at like 3, 4, 5 a.m. During the day, Sunday will drop in the 30s, so just be aware of that. And again, for Christmas, temperature's pretty seasonal. Highs upper 50s to near 60. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream or on television, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.